Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Today we are going to discuss the tool wall. As you can see behind me here, I have a almost bare sheet of plywood, almost a full sheet. It's 74.5 inches. That's the measurement from the window here to the wall. The other 21.5 inches, whatever, is going to go on this wall. And primarily what we're going to do is build a sawtill there. So my saws are going to hang there. So what we're going to do today is do a few small tool builds, and first I want to discuss what I've already put on the wall, because there's a few things up here and I don't want to omit them. To hang the piece of plywood on the wall, it was easiest for me, I'm doing this myself, to put a piece of 1x4 across here. So I just leveled a piece of 1x4, screwed it in, put the piece of plywood on that, got a couple screws in, and then screwed it in good. I decided to leave the piece of 1x4 there and then take another piece of 1x4, actually two pieces, I didn't have another long one, and put a 1/4 inch spacer in a few places between there. And what that did is made a, excuse me, not a 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch. It made a 3/4 inch well or slot that I could put handled tools like screwdrivers. I'll do a zoom in here and show you what's on the wall down here. We'll actually do that now with my other camera, so you should see everything. So as you can see, starting in the corner, what I have is a set of metric and SAE box wrenches. Those are the ratcheting type. Those are Harbor Freight brand. They work. Then I have a Harbor Freight magnetic tool holder here that I have a set of Doyle pliers on. The needle nose, the dikes, the pliers, the linesman's pliers. I also have the slip joint pliers. A couple of rules and a couple of marking gauges. Like I said, there's the nut drivers, my carving chisels, my screwdrivers, and all of my chisels here. Okay, welcome back. So that was a close-up with my other camera of what's on the wall. We also filmed the Shin2 rasp. I love the Shin2 rasp. It's actually a really neat tool. I don't know that I needed this little front handle for it, and it's actually breaking on me, so I think I'll be taking it off soon. But I also filmed this little holder, and I'll show you a few clips of that right now. Okay, we're going to do a little bit fast forward here for a little bit of planing to clean up the pieces, a little bit of trimming to size. The Shark pull saw, the 10-2204, it does the job quite nicely. We're going to slip back to regular mode here for a little bit of comedy here. In a second, you'll see why. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to pick up on the tool wall holder we're building for the Shin2 rasp. And I say pick up because I am picking up. I, as you can see, have started. I've got the beginnings of the holder glued up here. Unfortunately, you're not picking up with me because this happened. So as you can see, the GoPro crashed, and honestly, thankfully, I don't know if you see him in the corner here. Maybe you do see him just in the very corner of the set. He smashed right into the base of the cast iron drill press, which, he could have missed that, but it hit it. And thankfully, I have a little. I think I paid $12 for this generic Amazon metal aluminum case that goes over the GoPro, and the GoPro is still working fine. I don't even see a scratch on it. The bad news is when I picked it up and got it all set up, somehow I turned the damn thing off and didn't figure it out. Okay, we're back to voiceover fast forward mode here. Taking what I did glue up off camera out of the clamps and checking to see that it fits fine, which it does. Now we need to put a bottom or end cap on it. Here I am just trimming it to size and gluing it to the bottom. This little strip of wood I'm using is a little over a 1/16 of an inch. I think it'll be fine there. The Shin2 rasp has a handle, so it won't fall through. So it's not really putting any force on the bottom. Now we're going to use that same 1/16 of an inch strap of wood to put two little straps on the front so it doesn't fall out the front. Just going to do a little bit of chisel work here and get the a little dado, I guess you would call it, a little housing to put the wood in so it's embedded, just to make it look a little nicer. Okay, I really have no idea who I'm talking to here, but you know, when you do this voiceover stuff, sometimes I kind of forget when I'm doing the chiseling and I'm just kind of rambling along, but you know, we're about done with the chisel work here. I just tested the fit, and soon we'll be gluing it in and getting ready to complete this project. Okay, get the crumbs out of the way, do a final test fit, and then we'll go ahead and glue the strap in the front. I actually off camera did another one, and that's the one we're taking out of the clamps right now. Take the little trim saw again and clean it up, and show the Shin-2 rasp fitting in the holder. Now we take the Harbor Freight sander out and do some cleanup. This sander is just perfectly fine to do cleanup on something like this. All I'm looking for here is a finish that won't give me a splinter and won't snag my shirt when it's behind me. Probably not even going to put a finish on this. So, you know, just getting it smooth and looking good enough for the tool wall is what we're looking for here. Just a little more sanding, checking, round over the bottom a little bit just to get that corner off of there, and I think we're going to call it good. Oh, nope, I guess I'm a perfectionist. One more little piece to sand off, and now we're good. Okay, so there you have it. That was the Shin-2 rasp holder. Here it sits in its final home. This is a very well used tool. It's a true wood eater. It removes wood very quickly. So I like having it right here where I can get at it right away. In the comments below, if you could, let me know how you liked the fast forward option I did there where I kind of talked over it. The YouTube channel right now only lets me put 15 minutes of video up. So that fast forward itself of the Shin-2 rasp was actually 16 minutes. So I had to do something because I wanted to include the other pieces of the tool wall. So until I can put a longer video up there, and I don't know that we want to go longer on things like this, so I'd like to know how you felt about me talking over some of the work I was doing, or would you rather have it slower and I explain things? I think, you know, for some of those simple gluing a board things to make this, I don't know that we needed a real slow-mo on it. So let me know what you thought. The next video I'm going to do is going to incorporate three things. One will be the plane till. You can see I've already started. We got one board up here. This board has a little ridge in here that the planes actually will sit in. We're going to put another board up here and have some, you know, little feet coming down that'll go over the front, so it'll hold it up there nicely. Also going to do a little box holder for my two brass carving mallets that will get mounted right in front of the carving chisels over there. And I don't know if you can see this here in the corner. I added this to my bench. I will show you how I put it in here. Really all I did was, this is magnetized. It came with a very large washer that I cut into the bench. It also came with a couple other holders that I could put around the bench to hold it. My eyesight is not the greatest. To have a focused LED beam like this is, I don't know if this is LED now that I say that. I think it is. It actually is. This I got at Veritas. I will, when we talk about it next week, I'll put a link down there where I got it. You know, being able to see is just amazing. So we'll discuss those three things next week. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a great day. Thank you.